for the next administration, many of the priorities for Jamaicans for justice remain some of our long-standing priorities. We would want the new administration to focus on justice reform, and particularly measures that will deal with the incredible backlogs in the courts which cause inordinate delays in seeking justice. We would want a focus on continued reform of the police force, particularly the high levels of extrajudicial killings and the levels of detention by the police. Another area of interest for us would be in the area of promotion of human rights. Bodies such as INDECOM and CDA need to continue to be empowered in their oversight and accountability for roles. And also, maybe we could begin to look at the setting up of a national human rights institution for the promotion of public education and awareness about human rights. Some of the issues to do with corruption are still a priority for us, setting up the Special Prosecutor's Office and also strengthening of the Contractor General's role.
We have the Charter of Rights, and we must encourage everybody to be aware of their rights and how students are treated at school, at all levels of the society. We need to ensure that they know about fairness and justice, because if we socialize our people at that early stage to understand justice, to receive justice, then they are going to be socialized to build a just society.
Justice takes so long to be applied in this country that it becomes an injustice. And I think that if our justice system was better, our criminals would probably think a little bit more before committing crimes. Because right now I think they believe that they can literally get away with it free. I think that we need to rehabilitate our prisoners so that we don't have repeat offenders. Get our criminals to do things like community service as opposed to putting them into prison. I think that if somebody was made to clean up a sidewalk for 6 months, instead of languishing in jail for 6 months at our expense, it would help the country. And I think that they would think twice about having to go out into the hot sun every day to clean up the sidewalk. People say, well, that's taking away jobs, but we don't give people jobs like that. So let's give them the jobs that we don't have the money for, you know, make them go down to the old people's home, grow food for the old people, fix up the National Stadium, give them the National Stadium to keep nice and clean and pretty, you know.
Okay, as it relates to justice, I can use one term: access to justice for all. And access to justice really means making certain that everyone in Jamaica can get legal advice, legal representation for cases, and is able to go to the courts and get what they need from the justice system. It involves a better legal aid system. We have a good legal aid system in Jamaica, one of the best in the Caribbean. But it needs improvement, and it needs financial stability. Also, it only deals with criminal matters now, and we need to give those that can't afford a lawyer some advice in civil matters as well, and some assistance there. It means that the courtrooms, the courthouses, have to be opened earlier. They have to be accessible to people. Even some of the physical properties need to be improved so that wheelchairs and other disabled people can access them.